Hey, Rick Adams, health coach here. Today I wanted to make a quick video about coconut oil. So in the last month, there's been a lot of talk about coconut oil. Um, apparently, there's a big perception that coconut oil is a really healthy food for you, to cook with, put on your food, stuff like that. And a lot of people thought coconut oil very good for me. But the American Heart Association last month put out a report saying that actually it's not that great for you. Can negatively impact your cholesterol levels. And negative cholesterol levels can impact your heart health. So I just wanted to make a video to kind of clear that up for you guys. So that article that was written or that was published last month, that I still see more articles being written about that one article. Um, Apparently, what I guess the general public didn't quite understand was coconut oil is high in saturated fat. Now, coming from someone who is a nutritionist, health coach, studied and know a lot about the health industry, always try to keep up with it. That's not necessarily anything new. So when I read that report, I said, yeah, that sounds about right. But apparently to a lot of people, it was news to them. So uh, coconut oil, I know there's a lot of uses for it as far as like put it on your skin to help moisturize your skin, a lot of different things like that, and that should still be fine to do stuff like that. But yes, when you do eat coconut oil, it is higher in saturated fat, and that's what raises our uh, bad cholesterol levels, the LDL, um, low density lipoprotein. So you want to make sure your LDL is as low as you can keep it in general to a healthy level. And yeah, having a lot of coconut oil in your eating habits can raise that. So if this comes as a surprise to you that I thought coconut oil was like a superfood or something like that, uh, no, I mean it definitely is higher in saturated fat. Uh, it's kind of a bummer for me. I mean, I already knew it, but I like the taste of coconut oil, and I still use coconut oil, but I use it sparingly. And that I think is the real takeaway after you get through all the literature and stuff like that is, can you never have coconut oil now? Is it like the worst food for you ever? Is it the devil in food form? Uh, no, I mean you can still have it. I mean, I would never say to someone you can't ever have butter. Um, for me, that's not that tough. I don't really like the taste of butter too much. Oddly enough, my family does, but to me, it's not that great. But I do like coconut oil. I sometimes put it on like a cracker. Sometimes that can be good. Um, stuff like that. I use it very sparingly. So if you already use it sparingly, you can go ahead and keep using it in that minor amount. Now, if you are one of those people who you thought coconut oil was this like superfood that I should always be having in my diet like every day as much as I can, yeah, you might want to cut back a bit on that. Um, so if you're slaving all over foods and you love the taste and stuff like that, I wouldn't necessarily say you can't have it, but I would say if you're really piling a ton of coconut oil in your foods, maybe just put it a little bit, just enough to taste, nothing excessive, because yeah, like we said and established earlier, it is higher in saturated fat, which can negatively impact your cholesterol levels, which can then put you at higher risk for uh, heart disease. And in case you're wondering why you should keep your LDL cholesterol low, uh, it impacts your heart health, but how does it impact your heart health? Well, what happens is, let's say you have a diet high in saturated fats, so therefore your LDL cholesterol goes up in your body. So what that actually does is that is how plaque is formed in your arteries. You know that plaque forms. The blood vessel narrows, the blood passage through the artery narrows. So if it gets too narrow and it plugs up there, or just not enough blood can get through, that can cause a heart attack. Um, If there's some plaque but not enough to interrupt the flow of blood, let's just say there's a little bit. If there's a little bit and some of it breaks off, that can go through your bloodstream and could cause a stroke. So that's why it's really important to not have a diet too high in saturated fat, because that can lead to higher LDL levels, and that what that actually means for you is that is what actually builds that plaque in your arteries, which, as I just mentioned, can lead to some pretty serious issues um, in relation to your heart health. So that's why that's important. Just wanted to go over that real quick. If you use it for cosmetic reasons, coconut oil, then by all means you should still be able to do that. That won't impact your heart health or your cholesterol levels. But yeah, if you have a lot of it in your diet, think about ways that you can cut back a little bit on it to reduce that. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to look through them and give some answers if I can. But yeah, so thanks for your time. Like and subscribe if you want to hear more nutrition, exercise, health coaching related topics. I'm going to try to be more active and get some more videos out here. But feel free to leave your feedback, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.